Hi, I'm Moira Shepherd, and I'm here to talk with you today about an awareness that I came into in a session with a client the other day. She was talking about how she was really resenting members of her family for forcing her to do things that she really didn't want to do, that she knew were going to turn out badly, that she knew were the wrong thing to do, and that she allowed herself to be pressured into doing them. She was really mad at these people for forcing her into these situations, and she was really mad at herself for allowing herself to be forced into it, for not standing up for herself and what she knew to be true or what she felt to be right, especially about what was right for her. And so she was struggling with a lot of anger and bitterness. And we kind of took that apart for a moment to look at it and just see that she's holding on to this anger, she's holding on to this bitterness and resentment, because part of her, a very big part of her at the unconscious level, thought that holding on to it was a really good idea, that it was protecting her from being taken advantage of, from being pushed, pressured, willed into doing things that she didn't want to do. And that's totally legitimate. We absolutely want to make sure that this dear soul can create healthy boundaries and just say, no, that's not going to happen. That doesn't work for me. Hey, it's not okay for you to talk like that to me anymore. Things like that. So she can kind of step away from the whole being under somebody's thumb, which is so dispiriting and disheartening and discouraging and wrecks the confidence. So outside of that, it's great. So would it be all right to show you and the part of you that thinks they're holding on to anger, bitterness, unforgiveness, resentment toward yourself or others, that thinks it's a really good idea? Would it be all right for your higher power to show you in this moment what holding on to all of that hurtful energy is really doing for you in relation to what you imagine or believe it's doing for you from the highest truth, love, and wisdom? Okay? If that's all right, go ahead and close your eyes if you want, or just keep them open, whatever works for you. Say yes out loud, nod your head, say yes silently in your heart, just to allow this understanding to come to you. So would it be all right to show you what really protects you from being taken advantage of, caving in under pressure? It's not the force of anger. See, the thing about anger is that it's a good spark, it's a good igniter, it's a good way to suddenly zip into awareness that something is really out of alignment here, something is really not right for you, and being able to use that anger as information rather than a reaction where you end up blowing up like a volcano and spew venom all over an innocent busboy whose only crime was to take away your water glass, and let your anger be expressed in a way that does the most good, and be with it in the moment and then let it go. Anger in the moment is fine. It's natural. It's human, and it's great information coming up from your unconscious mind. Hey, we need to look at this. So nobody wants to get rid of anger here. We just want to show you what it would be like, how it could be so much, how you could become so much more effective, so much more loving, so much more confident, so much more truly yourself when you allow yourself to be the one who rules your anger instead of the anger ruling you. A lot of people mistake hanging on to their anger for holding on to their power. So anger is a way of awakening your awareness of your power, but it can never be the power itself. That power is within you. You have plenty of courage, plenty of strength, lots of wisdom. You're smart, you're strong, you're loving, you're clear. So sometimes you lose track of that because you've gotten lost in the drama of it all, the way we do. And it's okay. But let's just take a moment to see how being in charge of your anger instead of your anger being in charge of you, how can that make your life better? I have no idea. Luckily, that's not my job. So let's have your higher power show you how to use your anger in constructive ways instead of using it to blow up your life or make somebody miserable. Showing you how to do it, why to do it, what it feels safe and why it feels safe and normal to do it now. All from the highest truth, love, and wisdom as you understand it. If that's okay, say yes or nod your head. So there are many ways to connect with your power. You can connect with your power through love. You can connect with your power through compassion, through generosity, through gratitude. There's so many ways to connect with your power that make you a force for good in the world, a force for good in your own life. That's what I want for you this day. Thank you so much for playing along with me. I appreciate you with all my heart. I'm Moira Shepherd, and until we meet again, remember, you've got this.